What's up, guys? Your boy TGK here, and let me start off by saying that I do not condone the actions of 6ix9ine, but because of how this story has spiraled out of control, it's a lot to talk about here. Let's get into it. What's up? It's your boy TGK TV, and I talk about a lot of stuff. But today I want to talk about who is at fault for 6ix9ine. It's a lot to take into, a lot of people saying this, saying that, but I want to get into specifics and break it down as to who's really at fault for 6ix9ine. Let's go. 6ix9ine. So I'm going to get into my three people or peoples that I feel are at fault for 6ix9ine. But before I get into it, let's talk about this one thing I have on my mind. Yes, from a technical perspective or from a definition perspective, 6ix9ine is actually an informant at this point, quote unquote a snitch. He is giving up vital information to the gang and whatever the case may be, everything associated with it. And it's leaving a black eye on hip hop in New York and street code and ethics and all this. And it's not representing well as far as how you're supposed to handle situations. But considering everything that 6ix9ine had to go through, you see why he is doing what he is doing from being an informant perspective. So let's get into the three peoples that I feel are at fault for 6ix9ine. And I'm going to go from third to first. So third being has a decent impact on 6ix9ine's fault in being a part of his actions. And then we're going to get to the first one, is who's at most fault. So in third place, yes, in third place, I feel like the YouTubers by the name of DJ Academics and Damas Live News are at fault for 6ix9ine's actions. Without the YouTubers, they wouldn't have perpetrated 6ix9ine's actions to the level that it's gotten on a social media aspect. They reported everything 6ix9ine. Anything associated with 6ix9ine, they would report it. Regardless if they were in good standing or not. For example, Damas Live, he was not a fan of 6ix9ine, but would religiously make videos on 6ix9ine. Obviously, there's a monetization aspect there. But they are at fault. Both of these guys, they have about 3 million followers, subscribers on YouTube together, and the majority of their content now is 6ix9ine related, when it used to be hip-hop, anything associated with hip-hop related. Now it was just become all of 6ix9ine. And although, DJ Academics and 6ix9ine were friends, you have to give them a pass in the aspect, but when you are a YouTuber slash reporter slash journalist, you got to be a little bit unbiased. And DJ Academics got really close to 6ix9ine and was basically one of the things that was enabling 6ix9ine on a social media aspect. Because 6ix9ine actually kind of knew that they had an actual impact when it comes to YouTube. A lot of people watch YouTube. A lot of people watch those actual videos between DJ Academics and Damas Live News. And I feel like they are at fault for 6ix9ine's actions. And even to this day, they are the leaders in posting videos, and they haven't posted videos in quite some time, but now that this trial is ongoing, they are back full time. Let's get to number two. Number two on my list is the entire city of New York. And maybe people in New York will say, no, it's Brooklyn. Don't associate me with that. But look at this from this perspective. I live in Texas. And so in Texas, we look at New York like the mecca of hip hop, right? They're supposed to lead by example in as far as how to handle yourselves from a hip hop perspective and a street code ethics and all that stuff, right? And once again, just like other notorious gangsters turned informants, we have another situation where a New York individual is being a snitch. And that's not to condemn the city of New York, but at some point the city of New York has to like own up to it and hold themselves accountable. Like, we are the reason some of these guys are as popular as they are because of us. The city of New York is what is so condensed. Like, everyone lives on top of each other, and there's so much like movement there. Like, one person gets popping, it is a massive hit anywhere that you could think of. So I feel like New York has to take some accountability into why 6ix9ine blew up as big as he did. I think if 6ix9ine just would have laid low and done his rock and roll rap aspect without the assistance of the 9 Trey Blood Gang, I think 6ix9ine would have eventually got on. But because of the city and their how would I say, quote unquote, thirst for wanting new artists to put New York on the map, they expedited 6ix9ine's career and put him on a whole different level. And yes, Europe was fucking with 6ix9ine first, but without New York, it's not the same. You need New York to become what 6ix9ine became, and I feel like New York needs to own up to their actions. In the first place, as to who takes the most fault in this 6ix9ine situation, it is the 9 Trey Blood Gang. Now, I'm not a gang member, and I don't know how to be a thug in comparison or a gangster in comparison to what's going on in this climate, but when you know enough of knowing enough from being from the hood, you have an idea. And I feel like because the 9 Trey Blood Gang didn't do their due diligence in ensuring that 6ix9ine was actually about that and was proven, it is ultimately what caused all of this to become what it was. If the gang themselves actually took the time to ensure that 6ix9ine was actually who he was, then they would have been fine. But because they utilized him for a monetization aspect, and maybe I'm wrong in that aspect, but I think a lot of it comes to at the end of the day, a lot of it is a root cause situation. The root cause to this issue is the gang themselves. If they do not associate with 6ix9ine, none of this happens. Everything is a slow burn for 6ix9ine to become what it became in hip hop. And because their association with 6ix9ine, it is what put him on a whole different level. And it's what expedited the entirety of everyone got or coming down. I think if they didn't associate with 6ix9ine, I think they would have been fine. They just wouldn't have the monetization aspect that 6ix9ine was providing. And honestly and truthfully, they are the root cause and the majority at fault for 6ix9ine. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy TGK. Please leave some comments below if you agree or disagree with my list. Let me know what you think on the 6ix9ine situation. Do you agree that Dom is live news? It's just basically milking this entire situation for what it's worth. And do you think 6ix9ine is gonna make some music when he gets out? Anyway, guys, comment below. Let me know what you think. And it's been your boy TGK. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.